Let's death metal, shall we not? In this case, it means two bands from 1993. That is when they were founded. One from Germany, one from Finland. Let's go. So this is the Legion of Desolation, featuring bands such as Line Ruins and Purgatory. First one from Finland, the last one from Germany. Both here on this MCD, two songs. So very balanced release. Once again, going through my backlog, and this is one of the releases that was sent me probably over a year ago, featuring some of the Finnish guys I know from the scene, all good guys. I'm talking about Line Ruins here. Nothing bad to say about Purgatory guys because I don't really know them, so I just have to say at least these Finnish guys are really nice, smart, good people, and they make relatively good dark death metal. What about Purgatory then? Well, the thing here is they are actually also making death metal. Kind of an old school, but also kind of a modern. Maybe we should take a look at the Metal Archive site. I actually have the previous band here, but I'm gonna just type for you and we're gonna take a look at this site. So here we have Line Ruins, based in Finland. That is actually Helsinki area. For some reason some has typed a kind of a suburb here, but doesn't really matter. As you can see, the band has been here from 1993 and yet hasn't really done too many releases. Only a couple of full-length albums, which are rather okay, rather good actually, and then some EPs, splits and whatnot. And the last one being this Legion of Desolation from 2018. So as you can see, 21 minutes, 2 tracks from both bands. Kind of a balanced. After all, even if you take a look at the track lengths, it's very even in so many ways. Now, if we take a look at Purgatory's side, also 1993, but a little bit bigger discography, quite a few full lengths, also some splits and obviously demos like it used to be. So two bands that are like 27 years now. Quite a achievement in so many ways. But what about the music? Now it's tricky with splits that have too much the same kind of style, or too different of same kind of style. I mean, like one is playing like fast-paced death metal and some is playing like doom death or whatever. But luckily, this is not the case with this particular split, because what actually happens with the Legion of Desolation is that it's kind of a well-balanced in so many other ways, not only with the track lengths and the amount of songs per band, but also because they are a little bit different, not too far away from each other, but still kind of you pretty much figure out, okay, now it changed. Now, first of all, both bands have relatively nice production, not exactly top-notch like big band production, but still something that actually supports both bands. And it's not too different from each other. That is, once you move from one band to the next one, you're like, okay, it changed, but it's not like, what the hell is happening right there? You're just pretty much like, okay, different band, different sound, pretty okay. Both have this kind of a dark atmosphere with the music, but Line Ruins is, let's say, the darker one. And it's also maybe the kind of a doom death one, if you just have to come with the nuances here. And in my opinion, it's a little bit better one also than Purgatory. And why so is because I think Purgatory is trying to reach a little bit more modern touch. And I think it might be reflected because of their, well, quite vast discography, and as such they probably have been kind of experimenting a lot more. Whereas Line Ruins is more like, let's put a release out every now and then, and they don't change style too much. They're more working with this kind of a dark death metal, but with a hint of doom. Very gravy. By gravy I mean coming from the grave, not the gravy kind of stuff. Very grave-like vocals, which are very suitable for this kind of music. And the sound that they actually have is kind of also very mold-like, doom mold, whatever. But Purgatory is going a little bit in the more modern direction. It's not necessarily bad. Obviously, this is more of a kind of a matter of taste kind of a thing, rather than being absolute truth here coming from Rauta, saying that Line Ruins is the best one, Purgatory, get the fuck out. No, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, both bands are actually pretty nice, but if I had to choose which one to go with, I would say Line Ruins. This is, in my opinion, the better one here. I don't necessarily need to pick a winner. Yes, I actually do. Why lying? I don't know. Anyway, Purgatory is just even more modern style. And with your expectations, you just should adjust to that fact that it's a little bit more fast-paced, a little bit more modern, and in case it happens to be your style, well, probably you will like Purgatory a little bit more than Line Ruins. Anyway, all this being said, this 21 minutes and so kind of a MCD, I think it's very worthwhile to check out in case you just happen to be into death metal, old school or more modern. It's not like this is very uber modern stuff anyway, more kind of like shift between the old school and the more modern style. So in case you're wondering. But what do I know? You just go clickety-click with the links provided and you will check out their music and figure out for yourself whether or not you're gonna like it. This is all from Rauta. Take care and be well.